Now, I've been a massive supporter of the Harry Potter TV series reboot. I've said it from the very beginning. I can't wait for it. The buzz, the hype, the new cast, additional storylines we didn't get in the movies. It's gonna be awesome. A lot of fans are so excited for this, not just me, and it's expected to perform exceptionally well. I think there's no doubt about it, but with that being said, there is a danger it could go full Fantastic Beast mode and flop majorly. Therefore, I've sat down and come up with 5 reasons as to why the new Harry Potter TV series could fail. Number 5. High expectations. High expectations pose a significant challenge for any reboot of the Harry Potter series. The original books, written by J.K. Rowling, captured the hearts and imaginations of millions of readers worldwide. The subsequent film adaptations, which closely followed the source material, brought the magical world of Harry Potter to life and solidified the franchise's popularity. As a result, fans have developed a deep emotional attachment to the original series and its characters. Rebooting such a beloved and iconic series inherently carries the weight of those high expectations. Fans have their own visions and interpretations of the story, characters, and magical world, which may not align with the choices made in a reboot. Any deviation from the original can be met with skepticism and criticism, as fans are deeply invested in preserving the integrity and authenticity of the beloved series. Moreover, the previous film adaptations have left a lasting impression on fans who have connected with the performances of the original cast, the visual representation of Hogwarts, and the overall atmosphere created by the films. Comparisons between the reboot and the original adaptations are inevitable, and it would be challenging for a reboot to replicate the same level of magic and emotional resonance that the original films achieved. Furthermore, fans often have high expectations for faithfulness of a reboot to the source material. They expect a reboot to capture the essence of the books, preserve key moments, and maintain the integrity of the characters and their relationships. Any changes or deviations from the original story, even if intended to add a fresh perspective, may be met with resistance from fans who have had a strong attachment to the original narrative. The challenge of meeting these high expectations is further exacerbated by the vocal and passionate nature of the Harry Potter fanbase. Fans are actively engaged in online communities, fan conventions, and discussions, expressing their opinions and analysing every aspect of the series. Any misstep or perceived deviation from their expectations could result in backlash and a negative reception for the reboot. Number 4. Comparison to the original cast. The original Harry Potter film series, which spanned for over a decade, featured a talented ensemble cast that brought the beloved characters from J.K. Rowling's books to life. The actors, many of whom were relatively unknown at the time, became synonymous with their roles, creating iconic portrayals that are deeply ingrained into the hearts and minds of fans worldwide. This association between the characters and the original cast poses a significant challenge for any reboot attempting to find actors who can live up to those performances. The audience's familiarity and emotional attachment to the original cast make it difficult for a reboot to escape constant comparisons. Fans have developed a strong affinity for the portrayals and interpretations of characters like Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, and Ron Weasley, as brought to life by Daniel Radcliffe, Emma Watson, and Rupert Grint respectively. The original actors not only captured the physical characteristics of the characters, but also imbued them with depth, nuance, and emotional resonance. When a reboot attempts to recast these beloved characters, it faces the unenviable task of finding actors who can capture the essence of the roles while offering their own unique interpretations. The new actors would inevitably be compared to the original cast, and any perceived shortcomings in their performances could lead to disappointment and criticism from the fans who hold the original portrayals dear. Furthermore, the original cast's chemistry played a significant role in the success of the original films. The close bond between Radcliffe, Watson, and Grint, as well as the ensemble as a whole, contributed to the authenticity and believability of the friendships depicted on screen. Recapturing that chemistry and creating a similar dynamic among a new cast would be a daunting task. The constant comparisons to the original cast can create a challenging environment for a reboot, as I said, as it may struggle to establish its own identity and differentiate itself from the beloved precious adaptions. If the new actors are unable to live up to the performances of their predecessors, it could hinder the reboot's success and face criticism from fans who remain loyal to the original cast. Number 3. Lack of originality. In the context of a Harry Potter reboot, lack of originality poses a significant risk to the success and reception of the series. The original Harry Potter books and films captivated audiences with their imaginative storytelling, rich world building and compelling characters. To create a reboot that closely follows the original story without introducing fresh elements or a fresh, unique perspective may result in a lackluster viewing experience for both existing fans and new viewers. Fans of the original series have already experienced the story though. J.K. Rowling's books and the subsequent film adaptations are already still kind of fresh in our minds. If a reboot were to offer a near identical retelling without adding new dimensions and new perspectives, it really will struggle to capture everyone's attention and, most importantly, everyone's enthusiasm. Fans already hold a deep affection for the original story, the original characters, as I said many times, and a nostalgia associated with the first encounter with the Wizarding World. So without the injection of originality, of a story that has already been told to us in a book and on the big screen, we still need more originality or it's just not going to work. So a reboot risks feeling redundant or unnecessary, leading to a lack of interest or engagement. And moreover, a reboot that closely follows the original story without innovation just is gonna fail to attract any new viewers. It's also essential to consider the changing landscape of media and the preferences of contemporary audiences in today's day and age. So rehashing a familiar story without offering something fresh is just not going to resonate with today's generation or the people who have grown up with Harry Potter and have read the books and have watched all the movies. So in order to avoid a lack of originality, the new series needs to take risks, it needs to explore new storytelling techniques, and it needs to dive into themes and issues that resonate with contemporary audiences. And by striking a balance between familiarity and innovation, a reboot has the potential to captivate viewers and breathe new life into the beloved world of Harry Potter. Number 2. Overexposure. Overexposure is a genuine concern when considering a Harry Potter reboot. The franchise has been an enduring presence in popular culture for over 2 decades, captivating audiences across various mediums, including books, films, merchandise, theme parks and more. The immense popularity and widespread recognition of Harry Potter have resulted in the saturation of a market with related content, making it challenging to maintain a consistently high level of interest and engagement among viewers. Rebooting the series as an episodical show runs the risk of further saturating the market, potentially leading to viewer fatigue. Audiences may reach a point where they feel overwhelmed by the constant presence of Harry Potter related content, leading to a decreased enthusiasm for a rebooted series. The potential consequence is that the reboot may struggle to stand out amidst the multitude of existing adaptions, spin-offs and merchandise that have already widely been consumed. Moreover, exposure can also dilute the specialness and novelty associated with the original Harry Potter series. Viewers may become desensitized to the magic and the wonder of the series, leading to diminished interest and engagement. Another consideration is the evolution of viewer preference as the emergence of new franchises and stories in popular culture continue. As time passes, audience tastes change and new narratives emerge that capture the attention and imagination of viewers. Carefully managing the timing and pacing of the reboot can help mitigate the risk of overexposure. Allowing sufficient time to elapse between the original series and the reboot can build anticipation and reignite the passion of the fans. It is also essential to ensure that the reboot aligns with current cultural context and addresses themes and issues that resonate with contemporary audiences, providing a fresh perspective that feels relevant and timely. Number 1. Casting controversies. Casting controversies can have a significant impact on the success and reception of a reboot, especially in a highly beloved franchise like Harry Potter. The fanbase has a deep emotional attachment to the characters and their portrayals, making casting decisions a highly scrutinized aspect of any adaptation. Controversial or poorly received casting choices have the potential to generate negative publicity and significantly affect the overall perception of the series. Fans have developed strong connections with the original cast, who are often seen as the definitive portrayals of the beloved characters. When a reboot is announced, fans naturally have high expectations for the new actors who will embody these iconic roles. Any casting decision that deviates from fan expectations or contradicts the established image of the characters may face resistance and backlash. The series features characters from various ethnicities, backgrounds and identities, and it is essential to cast actors who authentically represent this diversity. Failure to do so may result in accusations of whitewashing, tokenism or misrepresentation, which can create significant controversy and actually damage the reputation of the reboot. Public perception and reception of a series can be greatly influenced by casting controversies. Negative publicity surrounding controversial casting choices can create a cloud of skepticism and doubt, potentially leading to decreased anticipation and interest in the reboot. Casting directors and producers should strive to find actors who not only physically resemble the characters, but also possess the acting chops and understanding of the role necessary to bring them to life. And there you have it everyone, that is my 5 reasons why the Harry Potter TV reboot could fail. Let me know if you have any other reasons in the comment section below, and I'll see you all for the next video.